there is a natural bit of paranoia, I think, that comes with Mark III Focus RS ownership. Hello everyone, welcome to day 529 with my Focus RS. Mileage right now is 19,288 and I've done about 11,000 miles since I had my second engine fitted. It's just a quick video today, a follow up to my last one where the RS paranoia was kicking in, that I had fundamental things wrong with my engine. Now, firstly, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everyone that left comments on my last video. I've not had a chance really to respond to any, but I've been viewing them all and taking all the information in and all the thoughts and opinions. It's really, really helpful. So, do keep that coming. Thank you. Thanks also to those that sent pictures. Many people sent me pictures of their head gaskets in the area where I saw mine and I thought I had an oil leak. So again, thank you to everyone that sent those pictures. It's been really helpful, but I've had a really busy week. I've not had a chance to respond to anything. So what news do I have on my engine and the things that I found out in my last video? Well, as said, I took it back to Ford last week, left it with them for a day. What did they find out? What's the news? Firstly, the head gasket. The head gasket hasn't gone. What I saw isn't an oil leak. This is kind of supported by the multiple pictures I've been sent from other people that just seem to have a build-up of grime in that area of the engine. The underside of the gasket looked like it didn't have any oil on or dirt, and it looked like it was on the edge of the gasket, but it's on the top of the gasket as well. So it just seems to be, as suggested by many, just a build-up of grime under the engine bay. All sorts gets flicked up and swirled around in there, and that's what the dealer said. Kind of, I'm quite comfortable with that. So I don't think the head gasket has any problem whatsoever. Now, while they had it, they did actually notice some oil on the back of the engine. Nothing too serious. They couldn't tell exactly where it was coming from, but they think they know where it was. And I've heard this from quite a few, and a couple of people have sent me pictures as well. And that is that this is what they suspected. It's a banjo bolt that goes in or around the turbo, one of the oil pipes, and apparently it can be fixed just by being pinched up or a couple of washers replaced. So I've got it booked in for next week. I'll be taking it back to them and they'll be doing whatever they need to do to sort that out. So that's the that's the engine, oil tight. What about the power loss that my rolling road run a few weeks ago seemed to suggest? Whilst at the dealership, they hooked it up to their diagnostics equipment and they checked for error codes. There's no error codes. There's nothing visible anywhere that seems to be playing up or is at fault. There's nothing untoward at all. As I said in the video when I was at the rolling road day, the car feels absolutely fine. Today it feels absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. The car itself drives and feels exactly as it's always felt and as I would expect it to. So the number on the rolling road, yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. Could I have a boost leak somewhere? Yeah, that's possible. I used to have that problem on my Fiesta ST quite a bit. The hose clamps always needed pinching up and would kind of just, work themselves loose a little bit. Also, of course, there is the fact that it could be an error on the dyno. And the Charlie at Surrey Rolling Road is normally pretty good. It was, completely different to when I had it run there the first time, where I showed the reading of 350. It was a much warmer day, very high humidity because it was raining, the rollers were wet. Could that have had a factor? Could that be a reason why it showed such a low figure compared to where it ran previously? Possible. So when it's back in with Ford this coming week, I'm going to ask them and make sure that they check all of the hose clamps, pinch them up, check everything is tight, and see if they can see anything when they have a bit more of a look around the car, because it was only a brief visual inspection last week. But at the moment, like I said, the car feels absolutely fine. If I'm honest, I think it's just my paranoia creeping in. I saw that number and thought, uh-oh, here we go again. This engine's on its way out. Doesn't help with all the YouTube comments from all the haters out there that, say found on road dead, fixed or repaired daily, all the usual stuff. Heard it all before. You're wasting your time typing such things as that. But you know, hearing that, knowing the fiasco that we had with the head gasket failure, with the coolant and the head distortion and so on, there is a natural bit of paranoia, I think, that comes with Mark III Focus RS ownership, and I think I was just letting that get the better of me. I'll say once again, there is nothing wrong with the way my car drives. If it wasn't working as well as it is, wouldn't I see a difference in my MPG? Wouldn't I feel something? Genuinely, I'm not. It feels absolutely fine. So thanks again to everyone that left all the comments. It really, you know, good food for thought. It's a nice community we have where people share opinions and so on. Of course, you know, many of those comments are just people coming along to pour scorn and poke fun at my ownership of my car. But yeah, more for you. You actually go to the effort to do that. Doesn't really affect me at all. It's all interesting though, all entertaining. So yeah, keep it up, good or bad. That's it for today. It's just a quick one, a quick update. Thanks for watching. Do give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, found it useful, share, subscribe, all the usual stuff, and I will see you in my next video.